So here's something I was wanting to mock up for a little while now. How many of us been on the side of the road and fuel pump pin fell out or points shit the bed, and then you're back here trying to work on your bus or bug in the dark. Flashlight's dead, of course, or you don't have one. So I wanted to put an LED in here. Looked on the eBay and Amazon. Most all the cheap LED lights were stick-on. As you can tell, you know, they ain't gonna stick to any of this. Doesn't have to fab a little bracket or something and all that. So some searching revealed this beauty. It's marketed for a fish tank. It's got a nice aluminum housing. Your normal strip lights on it. Got some brackets here in a bag, or at each end there's a hole. So I'm gonna mount it up here. So it lights up the engine bay pretty good. Comes with these weird ends on it. Or I guess weird for a power supply. If you don't have one, just cut it off and wire it in. I have this old power supply for testing, and as you can see, I can plug it in here. This thing is crazy bright. There we go. So, I'm gonna pop 2 holes up here in my cross member and show it to you when it's all done. So, got it installed. I decided not to use the clips because I thought maybe it might fall off in a big speed bump and end up in the fan belt. I just used these little holes in the end and some screws with a washer on it. Just 2 little holes. So that being said, here's the power to it. So that lights it up pretty good. As you can see here, it's set up, you can daisy chain if you get like 2 or more. Plug it into the end, you know, I think 1's pretty good for now. Maybe 2 later, I don't know. And something I forgot to mention, I mentioned power supply. It's just 12 volts because I don't have a battery. So that's all. I'll probably run it over here on a switch, or I guess if you were fancy, you could set up a door switch on here. When you open your deck lid, it automatically comes on or something. And I'll probably hook it to the coil so that way it doesn't come on with the key off. That way I don't forget to turn it off or, you know, drain my battery. But as you can see, let me step back. That is pretty bright. And I'll post a link in the name to where I got it in the below. Have a good one.